checking to see if anybody's there. Doing this little pop-up. Anybody out there? Hey, all right, there we go. How you doing? I see you. This is all new to me. Trying to figure things out. Hey, Robert. Just us chickens. How y'all doing? You guys survived the storms over there, I think? Nope, I better turn that down, huh? I'm not prepared. Hold on, give me just a second. All right, now we shouldn't have no more interruptions. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, no, it's been this week for the past few days. It's been pretty busy. We have gotten, like I said already before, we got new internet. We just got our new cell phones. I got mine up and running. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? And still not too familiar on smartphones at all. Hey, Lynn. And so this has all been testing and trying to figure out what we're doing. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for us. We are processing our Cornish cross. We've got 50 out there waiting, and we're going to hit it at 7 in the morning. So gonna be busy. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Good to see you. Got to keep up with the chat. So what do y'all got going on tomorrow? You guys be staying busy? Robert, did you see that video I put out on my tomatoes? Johnny, what did you do today? You're going to be at the farmer's market. That's a good place to be. Yeah. Used to go to them all the time before I had my own gardens. Oh, it was good. It was good. I had 201 pounds of Roma tomatoes. Right. We've got the Oklahoma City has their fair. Actually starts. Well, maybe it is this weekend. Already started. Can't remember if it was this weekend or next weekend, but we're not going to go. Cost is crazy just to get in the door. You're going to county fair. Okay. Johnny, that last video you did with that drone and everything, the video was really good. I completely enjoyed the whole video completely. You're doing a really good job. Oh, okay. Okay, your livestock. I need to go back to. They have an auction house. I think it's here in Jones, and I think it's on Thursday nights. My wife used to live really close to it and talk about it all the time. So I need to go check that out. I go to regular estate auctions. I love them. I used to love going to antique stores and shopping and all that. And this is back 25 years ago. I had a motorcycle. It was a Yamaha, whatever. And I had that. I told Angie, I says, I'm not going to go buy nothing because I'm riding on the motorcycle. And she goes, yeah, sure. Well, when I got there, I found something I've been looking for years. And I boxed it up, duct taped it to the back seat of the motorcycle, stuck the shelf down the backside of my shirt and taped my shirt around me. And I got it home. And my wife went nuts. Or when I come home, want to know how and why did I buy those? Something I wanted. Yeah. Actually, Johnny, I can remember as a young kid, and I don't remember. Actually, it was going to flea markets. Get on my pedal bike and go in town, and it was just something that got into me. And then I got a little bit older, and I think I worked at an auction place when I used to live in Florida once or twice. I probably was maybe 15 or 16, but it's just always been in me, auctions and antique stores. And yeah, we went up to Minnesota. Oh God, it's been about 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, and I come home with the back of my Mountaineer packed full of antiques. Rebecca, I got the flag from Brandon. Right now it's called Eddie's Family Farm. He used to make those flags all the time for everybody, and you can buy them from him. And he stopped making them for right now. I don't know if he'll start again, but they are in a process. They have raw land, living in a tiny house and a camper, and they're going to be building their homes. And so they quit making these. He does a lot of stuff, but that flag, I truly love it. Hey, Jesse and Lisa, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Yes, he does. He could put your decal on it, whatever you wanted on your face, cross up here. He would put your logo, whatever you wanted. And I remember when he was just starting out doing these, I contacted him. He was very close friends with Keeping It Dutch and Daniel Arms, and that's when I met Brandon that does these flags and things, and from the very beginning. And he told me, he says it took him like 2 weeks to get this picture right before he was able to process it and do it, and it came out perfect. So I enjoy it. Johnny, if you're going to ask me who are my mods, I couldn't even tell you how to do a mod. I'm too scared to push a button. I have never thought about it. Yeah, it is from one of his. Brandon's a great guy. He's now retired out of the Davis Sheriff's Department, and now he's just living his life and with him and his wife and kids, which is fantastic. uh, I don't know how to make mods. I'm too scared to push buttons. I don't. I truly do not. I see banners, brands, private chat. I just don't know. Uh, all right, Jesse, knock it off. I got to. I'm going to push three little buttons here, and I don't know how it's going to end up. I don't know what this is. Put you there. Oh no, I don't want to do that. So forget that. You on my new smartphone, I can just barely turn it on. Guys, this new stuff, these new technologies, I everybody go ahead and laugh because and it's true. I don't know. Uh, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Yeah, thanks. Hold on here. Guys, this phone I got is only 2 days old, and I just finally got it turned on like yesterday. So when I'm trying to do something, I could do my old phone easy. All right, there's that. Hold on. No, I found. Okay. All right, Jesse. Wow. Oh heck, that's going to show me. Oh no. What do I hit? Assign moderators. Go to your internet on your phone. Open up YouTube. You will log in. Go to your live and make mods.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I'm live, and people are asking me to make them moderators, and I know. She's telling me, oh dear, I'm getting into bad business. All right, hold on.
You're supposed to do this before you go live.
No, I don't. No, I need to figure this thing out. Hold on. All right, hold on. I think I'm going to try this. Johnny, don't get mad at me. What's it saying here? Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Don't laugh, guys.
Code is there to help you.
Code is sitting right beside me, looking up at the screen, looking at me. Can review, remove chats. Do I need to make it a managing moderator, or a standard moderator? Oh, don't go out. Don't. You can do it. I know. That's just like Tony. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna standard will. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. I think, and I don't know. How do I know if you? I think I set moderator. Hey, mate, in stream. I don't in stream. You're blue now, and I think Jesse should be blue, and then Lynn. Let me find Lynn. Lynn. Let me find Lynn. I guess you're a moderator now. You're blue, right? Lynn? I just made Lynn. Everybody's sitting over here staring at me. Oh, the dogs and my wife. But my wife's laughing her butt off because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, you time out, Johnny. And there she is. Yeah, there you go. See? Oh, heck. This is funny.
Coda, no.
It's hard that the camera's here. I see myself in front, and then I'm looking to chat over here on that side down. Everything's backwards. Three dots on the right side of people's comments and big stare. I tried to do that in I guess people told me not to do it through StreamYard. And when I did click on that, it said put user in timeout ban, so I can't do that, Brian. So, but I did do it through my cell phone and made moderator. And let me do Brian too. All right, hold on. See, now I timed out on my phone. Oh, there we go. Hold on. All right. Robert, you know darn well I'd never do that. There you go, sir. You should be getting the blue blank jacket soon. Yes, it does. I know. My allergies have been bothering me really bad today. Really bad. Johnny, when are you going to do your chickens? Yes, I agree, Johnny.
They're coming in the tarantula.
Johnny, when are you going to do your chickens?
Oh, yours delayed.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I agree.
You're about 30 seconds behind, babe. Yeah, you got that right, Jesse. Oh, I am computer illiterate. Bad. Look, my kids, my youngest boy will be out here tomorrow, him and his family, and they're going to help us do the chickens. And I actually have a list of things for him to do for me on my cell phone. How to transfer my pictures from my dumb phone to my smartphone in contacts. Let's see here. And then something about some kind of a driving app to direct you to where you're going. He had something he likes using. So, yeah, I don't know none of that stuff. And I always hit the wrong button. Okay, all right. I hear you. I think she turned it off, or actually she was going outside now. Oh, was she in here? I think she turned it off. Yeah. All right.
Are we getting an echo?
Yeah. Say it again.
We're getting an echo?
Yeah,
Echo,
yeah.
echo,
Echo, echo, echo. Yeah. The dogs are running all around me and playing right now. Hey, can you two find somewhere else to do that? Last time you did that, you knocked over my flag.
Come on, baby. Come on.
They can stay in here. Just them
You
running
done
around.
kicked them out.
I done kicked them out. I didn't kick you out.
Darn.
Darn. uh, welcome everyone to our cabin in the woods Fat Finger Show. You got that right. Oh, if my kids were here, they would be laughing hard at me right now. Oh, there's Christine. How you doing? Actually, the dogs have left the room, but when they do come back in, I'll point the camera to them. Yeah.
Come on, go.
Hold on. Here they come. I'm going to grab the camera. I hope I don't knock anything over. Let's see.
Look at Daddy.
Coda.
Daddy,
Coda, come here. Coda. Look.
say hi.
You going to say hi to everybody, young man? Huh?
Look at Daddy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's Willow.
There's Willow. What are you doing? Willow has been shedding bad. We call it making a willow pillow. What are you doing, big boy, huh? What are you doing?
Okay, do your life.
When he sits, when Coda sits, he sits up. If you were to walk up, he's got his paw on my leg. He sits straight up like a sergeant. Yes, sir. Just stand at attention. And it's so funny. Let me put this back up here. He is so good at what he behaving. He's changed completely.
I know you gotta talk.
Yeah, you love some Willow. I know. Willow's I love Coda too, but Willow is my girl, big time. Yeah, her and I, before we got Coda, her and I did a lot of traveling, a lot of going places together, and I miss that. I think I've said it before in my videos that I can't leave him alone. He bounces off the couches and he runs around everywhere, and he don't tear nothing up. He's like a bouncing ball off everything, and he cries and cries. He's got like a separation problem, I think. But anyway. Hey, Johnny, I seen your video on the watermelons. There's a lot of watermelons in there. That's nice. You're not going to give Josh a run, though. I can tell you that. I got to learn to read too. This is going by fast. It really isn't fast, but it is to me. So, Christine, when do you leave town the next time? And Jesse, aren't you guys at the uh-oh, you can't see my mouth?
That's a good thing.
My wife said that's a good thing. Oh. Move back. How is that better right there? There we go. Yeah, I do, Robert. All right. I think that's better. So, Jesse, are you at that meetup? I think it's in Alabama. We wanted to go to that, but this weekend we're processing our chickens. And that's a date that we picked in the family. The kids will be here. So we got a total of 48 to process tomorrow. And I get half, and then my youngest son gets half. And then we get our pigs go to freezer camp October 10th. That's about maybe 4 weeks away. Okay, you are. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Pedals from the past. Yes. Yeah, we would want to do that one too. I know. I seen tonight. Jan, they're all up in.
Kentucky.
Is it Kentucky? Kentucky at a meetup. When were you gonna, Johnny? When were you gonna harvest your chickens? Didn't you have meat birds to do too? You, yeah, Robert. As long as you don't talk, no one will know who you are, except for me. I got you.
Willow knows.
I like how you do have that disguise of that. Heck, I didn't see the video. I seen you do your roosters, but I thought you had meat birds you were doing too. I guess I missed that. Yeah, that's it, Jesse. Yeah. Well, back, I guess it's been about a week ago, we decided that we're going to go to the, oh, those are the meat birds. Okay. All right.
Coda, stop.
Uh-oh. Mama smacked her hands.
Come on. He's biting Willow's neck. Come on. The Pinecone Fest.
Yeah, my Angie just reminded me. We're going to we will be going to the Pinecone Fest. Second week of October. Okay. Yeah, we weren't going to go to the Pinecone Fest. We just had so many things that we're doing, but we decided we're going to do it. So that's what we're going to do. We already got our campsite. I think we're in spot 47. Yeah.
Yes, Willow.
I don't know if you all can hear, but Willow's back there howling. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, it was a lot of canning. There's probably, oh my God, almost 2 weeks from almost every day after 11 o'clock, I would come in the house when it's too hot, and I would do one canning session. And it was a lot. And fact, the jars that's still on the table that you guys seen, I got to figure out where I got to put them. And they're going down in here. I just need to straighten this out, some others, because we've done so many jars. Jesse, I would love it. Yes, that'd be a blast. Johnny, we sure will. I agree. It's something that I enjoy going to them. You meet a lot of good friends. Heck, that's how I met all you guys. I mean, we met on the internet, but, just putting face to everything, it's a great thing. Hi, Food Forest Permaculture. I don't know your name. I did know your name, though, but it's been a while ago. What else did you get done for canning, Christine? Howie. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm bad with names, so I am writing this down. So I said a couple times, it gets burned in the old brain. It's not funny.
You're bad with computers too.
I'm bad with computers too, and she's laughing at me. This is a normal thing that we go through every night. Always laughing at me. But she laughs at me with love. Well, being this is new to me, do I need to do anything else? Any other hints that we need to do to help improve? You know what I mean? Yeah, blind leading the blind. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Lynn. I got it right here. Yep. I got Howie's name down. Almost forgot it. Christine, you're talking about needing to add a pantry. You know, we built this home for us with almost no room to spare. I mean, everything, all our furniture was placed. The log company that moved your camera down. Okay. Well, that Johnny again. Hard. Let's try that. Hopefully the camera won't fall off, but then the camera goes. That'd be all right.
Finish your answer.
Well, I'm reading some stuff come through quick.
You asked about a pantry.
Okay, we have Jesse. We can work on that one day. We can do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, and about the pantry, our room. We had everything pretty much figured out and stuff. One thing that I wish we didn't do is we have set of sliding glass doors off the back of the house, which you see us go through all the time. And then to the right of that, about 10 foot, is the laundry room. There's a door to go outside there too. We have never been through that door. To me, that should have been built as a pantry there. And we've talked about adding shelves up and put storage there too. But yeah, that's one big thing that I wish we could have done. The other thing is where we live, our house is sitting on the rolling hills and it's off the backside. I would have loved to have put in a basement and the garage would be under the house, all that. That was a plan, and it just never worked out that way. So, hey, Dink and Tank. Sinuses are plugged up. Having an underground would have been great. We've got that storm shelter that's in the garage that's underground. And I think summertime, the temperatures in there are somewhere, if it's 100 out, temperatures down there are somewhere around 70 degrees maybe. Come winter, it can almost get just below freezing. So you got to be careful about some jars that you put in there. Yeah, I've got a plucker. Yep, it's actually already sitting out there. Everything's already out there setting. I did a video setting everything up. And I'm probably going to go and videotape it, but not the putting them down. Some of it I'll probably show. Yeah, I was going to actually bring the camera out there earlier, and try to figure a way to hang it, and I just never made it there. But yeah, got the plucker, the scalder. We've got everything. We've had it for a few years. I'm going to say 4 years ago on Black Friday, I was looking for a plucker, and Coda, what are you doing? Hey, knock it off. And Black Friday, I can't remember what I spent on that. $130 or something. It was cheap compared to regular prices. No, it was $185, and I think it was normally $420 or something. So we bought one. And the best thing I ever did. Yeah, you do. Check out Black Friday and see if you can get one. That's what we did. You can rent them things too. I don't know where, but I've heard people say they get them renting. Yeah. If I was to build this house again, it would have a basement 100%.
Then I could keep you in there.
And Angie said, then she can keep me in there. Oh, the things she puts me through.
Oh, yeah, you're so neglected.
I'm neglected, yes, all the time. Love you, babe. I'm spoiled rotten? Okay. It's funny. I told Angie I was going to go live. She goes, I'm not ready to go live. She'll have to catch it on the next one. Next one, I'll go ahead and give everybody a fair warning. But I just thought I ain't been on it. I wanted to try it and go with it. So, okay. Check out Tamron. Yeah. Thanks for putting the links up, Jesse. We appreciate it. Basement for a studio. Yeah. Yeah. And best thing is I like cool, so I probably would be down there a lot. I like cool weather. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Jesse does. But I heard his trick. Someone told me how Jesse does this, and I need to find out. I heard how he does it, and I think that's pretty cool. So maybe one day I can have Jesse come on by the house when he passes through his long trips, and I can get him to help me put fencing that I have to do, Jesse, this winter, 300 more feet.
He ain't gonna help you with no fencing.
Oh, I know. It was just a funny thing because I know what he's going to say. He's going to use his finger and tell me what to do. You talk. I see you say something about a hummingbird. We've got a hummingbird feeder outside, and we've got hummingbirds around here like crazy. My neighbor, they're always saying, "Hey, your hummingbirds out yet?" And we always say, "Yep," and then they end up showing up over there. Oh, come on, Jesse. Hey, I'll ask you out on a phone call one day. Anyway, Jesse is not going to help me do the fence.
I told you.
Yeah, I know.
He can sit with me and have an adult beverage and watch you do the fence.
Angie said, Jesse, you can sit with her with an adult beverage and watch me do the fence. Well, still frozen. Anyone else? Thank you, Dinky Tank. Appreciate it. Be safe. Yeah, you would help supervise with the crew? Okay. Tell you what, last year, the very east side, the 660 feet I put up, that was a lot of work. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, this is the first. Well, no, I take that back. Last year, I learned about freezing the tomatoes, and I almost forgot about them, thinking, and then it hit me, and then I just started filling up those garbage bags full. It was crazy. The largest bag was 29 pounds, I believe. Have you got me on the big screen? All right, I'm moving up. Oh, there's a thought, Robert. Okay. Fencing supervisors bring all the beer. Angie's for that one. Christine, believe it or not, Angie said the exact same thing. Yep. When you and Johnny are sitting there, and she says, "I like her. Oh, I think we're going to get along really good." We can't wait to go on the cruise. I know that. That's going to be fun. I can do that. I'm definitely over 21. Yep. Yes. As long as Angie and I have been together, it's been 24 years this Christmas time in that area. She has always told me I'm never going on a boat. She does not like going on boats, big boats. And she hates them with a passion. When she flies, she hates flying. She bolts onto that seat and just digs in, and she's petrified of that stuff. And she always told me, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. And then when I talked to Scott at the meetup, 10 Killer, and he says, Tony, you got to go. You guys got to go. And I said, Angie ain't going to go. She already told me 100 times she's not doing it. And then it was within 2 weeks after that, she heard about the cruise thing, and she says, I'm in it. I want to go. So I guess, we're hooked. We're paying on it. So we're going. Keep you sedated? Okay. Yes. It'll be fun. You got Christine, Johnny, you guys are staying at a lodge or a hotel or something, right? You're drinking a beer right now, root beer. Johnny, that's not the beer Jesse, that's not the beer that they were talking about. It's an adult beverage. Angie don't like root beer. Oh, now she does. Mixed with something. Okay. Lynn, you're not going to go? I don't know if you checked into it or not, but the prices. Okay, cool. You got a place for Pooch and them. Lynn, the prices on the cruise, I don't know if you've checked into it at all. Jesse and Scott both, you cannot beat the price at all. It's crazy. So, and the best thing about it is you could pay for it, make payments on it until I think it's April 26th of 2025. Has to be paid off. They don't care how much. So, and that's what we're doing. Can't get you on one, huh? I've been on 2 cruises. This is a long time ago, and I don't mind them at all. So, I like boats, big boats. I like planes. It's funny, we get on the plane, we're starting to fly. Angie's bolted on. I cuddle myself into the seat, put my head back, and I'm sleeping within minutes. There's one time, I think we were going to Jamaica, and I was sitting there sleeping, and Angie woke me up. She said, you're snoring too bad. People are watching you. And I kind of looked up around her staring at me. I said, you all need to go to sleep. You won't hear me snoring. I went back to sleep. Not flying either. Yeah, some people just like that, and I understand it. Yeah, I hear you, Jesse. The price, yeah. That's exactly what made us, when we heard what the price was going to be, we were sold to go even cost even a little bit more. I don't want to say that.
Usually
But-
it's that per person.
Say it again, babe.
I said usually it's that per person.
Right. Yeah. Angie said it's usually that per person, and what we're at, and I'm pretty sure Jesse's the same, and Johnny and all them. Yeah. So you can he smells. I don't know what scares me. I mean, I would love to go on a rocket. You know what?
Spiders.
You know what? I don't. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Here's one thing. Spiders. I'll tell you a story about spiders. If you guys don't want to hear about this story, you better mute it for about a minute to 2 minutes. Give you 10 seconds because you're not gonna. You'll be off by then. All right. When my parents, we moved to Florida in 1978, somewhere around there. They built a brand new home. We had to get in the house right away, and I would have been 16 years oldish. And the builder told us, when the house is done, open up all your AC vents, turn the house on ice cold all the way. And what's going to happen is, because they have spiders, they get, and I'm not even exaggerating, some spiders can be this big. They'll get in your vent system when your houses are all open, and they'll be up in there. And what you do is you turn it on, it makes them fall out, and then they spray the house, whatever. I don't know what it is. But anyway, story is we had to move in immediately. Well, of course, my bed was directly below an AC vent. Yeah. And I woke up. It was early morning. My parents were in the kitchen, so they were all already awake. And I felt something hit me in the face. I didn't know what it was. I had got up, went into the bathroom, and tried to open my eyes. I couldn't do it. And there was millions, thousands of baby spiders. This spider was dropping the spiders on my head. Woo. All right. So I'm not the one that kills spiders. I got goose, my hair. Whew. Angie does all the killing of spiders. I refuse to even want to be near one. That's my spider story. And it's bad to me. Right. Best sleep. Christine says that she usually falls asleep on the plane, and it's the best sleep.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, hey, Johnny, has Josh said anything more about the drone going up? Has he flown it anymore? That's something I like to invest money in. Really? Oof. You haven't heard? Yeah, it'd probably be first year before I was spending money on one. But yeah, I need to do it. Yeah, thank you, Robert. It does. Bad. But here's a funny thing. This is a funny thing. Okay, a fake. I have a fake big tarantula spider. Okay, it's fake. And it doesn't bother me to hold that. It's the ones that you see crawling around. No, I'm done. I'm a sissy. You hear me scream like a little girl. DJI. Okay. Well, I'll definitely, when I do it, I'll get a hold of you, because I do like to get one. Oh, listen to this. our diesel. The front suspension, I noticed it when we came back from the Missouri Stockton meetup with Jan. My steering wheel, it was just like fishing around a lot, just doing a lot of moving. And I actually got down to 60 miles an hour to slow it down. And that thing has, I think, I don't know, 260,000 miles on or something. And we've put probably 15,000 miles towing that camper. So I jacked it up, inspected it, and every part of that front end is gone. Ball joints, steering links, everything is gone. So I actually bought all the parts. I put the truck in the garage. This happened yesterday. Jacked it up and turned my compressor on that I haven't used in about 8 years, ever since we moved here. I haven't used the air. And it fired up for about 2 minutes, worked great, was building air. All of a sudden, turn around, and the motor was smoking. Yeah, so company that I used to work for, and it's been, I don't know, holy moly, it's been quite a while ago. Anyway, I've stayed good contact with them, good friends, and they're going to get me in, and they're going to do the whole front end for me and the alignment. Bring the truck in Monday. They're going to keep it for a few days. So I trust them completely with anything. In fact, they own a body shop. They're really good people. I've known them for a long time, really. So, Scream Like Christine, yeah. Yeah, I remember, Christine, you did scream about something one time, didn't you? It's my F-250 Power Stroke Super Duty. When I bought the truck, somebody had a fifth wheel hitch in the back end, and the guy said that he was an over-the-road trucker or hauler for stuff, I guess. Over here, I'm trying to, the stuff behind me right there, that's the grandkids' toy boxes and stuff that we have set up for them when they come on over. It's a whole setup of toys for them. Then they got a kitchen set over here to my left. No, it's the 7.3, Johnny. I would never own a 6.0, 6.4, no. This is that truck I hunted for about 6 months. And actually, guys, I got stories all the time. Angie's laughing at me, and it had happened too. Looking for this truck.
Don't stop.
And I don't stop, yep. We were looking for a truck. We had the money for it. And my neighbor's son had a 2013 GMC Sierra. I think that's what they're called. Me and Chevys don't get along. Anyway, he said, "Hey, you got your trailer?" I said, "Yeah." My son's wheel just fell off. Wheel bearing was bad on the left side. And I said, well, I can't get to it now, about later. Anyway, I ended up going there to pick it up. We're finally winching his truck up on my trailer. And if I can't figure it out, I'm outside doing something. I don't stay in the house. Anyway, they when I was loading it on the tractor, on the trailer, I noticed the left front driver's side wheel was way bent over, and he had these really wide tires on it. It was stupid. And he said, "Hey, you want to buy this truck?" I said, "Dude, I don't want none of these Chevys and GMCs in my yard." He goes, $400. I asked how many miles. I had like only 130,000 miles on something. Well, I gave him $400. I went ahead and put 2 new wheel bearings in it, the right side rotor and caliper, and put, I think I put 2 new tires on. No, I can't remember. Anyway, and then I took the truck and and the truck ran great. It ran perfect. And so I was hunting around. I was trying to sell a truck, and then I found this used car lot that had my diesel on the lot. The diesel was sitting there for a while. You could see that the dirt was washed around the tires. And I told this guy, yeah, I agree, Johnny, the best motor. I told him, I said, let's do it straight up. I said, you'll sell this GMC faster than my diesel because I know it's not moved. No deal. I went back like 3 times to this guy. He actually got mad and shooed me off his property. And I told him, what would it take me to buy that truck and trade this GMC and buy that truck, what he had? And he gave me a set, just a couple $1,000s, and I gave him the truck. So basically, I think I'm into that diesel when I bought it. And I've had this thing now for 10 years. It's a 2002 for maybe $3,000 is what we have in it until, putting tires on it, and now this front end. So it has not, knock on wood. Now, it did have one little problem. No start all of a sudden one time, and I knew there was a problem with that. In the valve covers, the wiring harness goes through, and the wires that are in there, they just made poor connectors. You just get new connectors, and it fixes the problem. That's what fixed the problem there. Yeah. I tell you what, some of these vehicles can go a long time. Yeah. My Ranger is over 400,000. The Mountaineer is somewhere around 285, I think, something like that. This diesel's 265. Angie's truck that she had before she rolled it was at 385. So buying a new, the what? And that was a Chevy, yeah. When we first started dating, she came out to my house. I had a house in another town. Anyway, when I met her, where we were out, I told her, I said, well, she said, well, we'd like to come on out. And I said, well, that's fine, but the Chevys do not park in my driveway. I don't allow Chevys in my yard. And she's cracking up. So anyway, she shows up, and I was just joking. Well, I look, I hear somebody knocking at the front door, and I'm looking, the driveway's empty. I look at the road, she's got her Chevy truck parked up on a road up in front of the house. Anyway, that was a funny little joke. I've heard a lot about the Cummins and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Robert. I actually I want to get computer stuff, and you probably know why I want that. I want to go back to points. Actually, my old Mustang, it's in a garage, is points, but it's completely apart. It's a rolling chassis, and that's it. But I like to go back to find something old that I can have, that I know that it will never fail. Jesse, you showed me this Instagram. I don't have Instagram. At least a couple years ago. I think you've got my email. If you want to send it to my email, go ahead. Guys, we don't, I think you all probably don't know, we don't have Facebook, Instagram.
For one, we can't get it.
We just don't have it.
We live in the woods.
You what, honey?
We live in the woods.
Yeah. Makes me wonder, like, hey, you found a 76 4x4 in the woods next to the hayfield the other day. Was it abandoned?
Of course not.
You know where I used to live in the other town, the other home we had before we built this house. There was a guy at the end of the street, and he drove around in little. I'm going to go back, say the early '70s Toyota and Nissan, or would it be Datsun back then? Nissan Datsun, and he said he likes them, and he just drives crap out of them. Him and his wife both had them, and they were in good shape. Oh, wow. Okay. Is it on your property? If it's on your property, you can Title 42 that if it's good enough to grab.
They find the '69 Camaro, I want it.
Angie said if you can find a '69 Camaro, she wants it. Okay. All right. I used to work for, before I worked for Ford and NASCAR, back in, it would be in the mid 80s. I used to work for Mazda, Volkswagen, all that. And I used to rebuild those rotary engines, and they are an amazing motor. No, she was not born in '69. She's going to get mad at you for saying that.
74.
Right. Yeah, the rotary, actually, Ford was the original designer of the rotary, and they just abandoned it, and so Mazda got the rights to it. Mazda kept it, and then Mazda quit using it, and I'm not too sure when, but I'm going to say 20 years ago or whatever. And I think Ford actually went ahead and was testing with that motor again, and then they bailed out of it again. And then Ford went into testing and building ceramic engine blocks. Yeah. It was weird to see that stuff. The dealership I used to work at, the Ford dealer, we used to get when Ford would do build test cars, or not cars. They would build a car for 1 year, and then they would put test items, like they had like electronic shock absorbers and stuff. They would put them in these cars that were from the police departments. And so we were only one certified to work on these specific cars. So we used to get that stuff all the time, weird, different things we would see. And she loves the '69 Camaros. We used to repair all these things. And the thing is, you couldn't, if you had a motor failure, in the highway patrol cars, no, it was originally John Roberts originally through, as far as I know, originally Ford, and then Mazda took it. Mazda had it for, I don't know, 50 years, 40 years. Anyway, yeah, Dawn and Lynn, born in 50. Babe, they're making you really old. They said 55 now.
I was born in '74.
She was born in '74. She's a youngin'.
I'll be 50 in March.
50 in March. Oh, wow. Johnny said a lady friend of theirs sold a '69 Camaro she had since she was 16 years old. She's 60 now. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, that happens a lot. Back when I worked at the Mazda dealer, we there was the service manager who was a German guy. His name was Hans, and he stood like 6.5 feet tall, crew cut, just very walked around, very official. Just walked around everywhere, watched what everybody's doing, and he used to bring in a lot of German stuff, the old BMWs. I worked on a 1959 Rolls Royce, Silver Cloud, Diamond Edition, which had the diamond in the windshield, and it was the third Rolls Royce to have air conditioning. And he wanted me to pull the heads off of it, and we did that. And then we needed valves out of it. It needed valves and something else I don't remember. And he had to get those parts from out of the country, and they couldn't find them nowhere. And they said that the Chevy valves, some Chevy valves, would work if they get remachined. So I guess he had them done. But that's a long time ago. Dad put it back in the say 1981 time frame, somewhere around there. Yeah, that sounds like a good time to do it. Since I've seen your cars, Johnny, it just brings me back. My car, you cannot see it in the garage. There's boxes covering it. Like I said, it's all apart. It's all in bins. I've got a rack, and all the parts are in these racks. They're all marked. Every box has where the bolts came from, everything. It was completely stripped apart the right way. It already has the right rear quarter panels all brand new. The whole nose is all new. This thing was a rust bucket that sat on the ocean. I bought that for $400 and traded my Datsun pickup for it that was rusted out. And then I found out how rare the car was, and that's why I started rebuilding it. And then we moved here. So it's just been sitting. One day, I had it sold twice, and my wife and kids were extremely pissed that I was selling it. So it's still sitting there. Johnny, I'm going to say we'll go back in the mid-'80s. I used to I did some racing. I had actually it would have been from 78 to 80, somewhere around there. I had a 67 Mustang 289 HP, and had a cam, rebuilt it. Hey, how's it going to you? And we used to back then street race. And it was, I think it was called Hutchinson Island Nuclear Power Plant out of by the ocean. And we used to street race back then. Yes, you're talking about your car to go with the supercharger. I can hear it. So I used to street race back then. Yeah, I do. I like that. And then I got really heavy in watching NASCAR, working with NASCAR. Right. Yeah, I've seen that. Actually, that's a Chevy truck. I believe I've seen that thing on that truck on Street Outlaws in one of their races somewhere. Because I love that show. Fact, on Street Outlaws, on one of the guys on that channel, he used to live. Well, actually, two. One got quit going so much, but one he is going to own a business right in town where I was at, and lived not too far from there either. Well, good. They'll pay for your next set of tires or more, huh? Yeah, I like the GTO, so I like them. Does Christina drive them? I know she drives your dozer. I've seen that. I tried to get Angie to drive my tractor, but she won't do it.
Don't go fast enough.
Oh, she said it don't go fast enough. Oh, I decided to call my tractor Rudy. It's a little tractor, but he gets the job done. She has a 78 Trans Am. Really nice.
It's like Burt Reynolds days.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. I do appreciate it. You have a great night and have fun. Thank you, sir. Does she race it or does she just drive the car around? We're going to the NASCAR. We also have a 77 4-speed TA. Really nice. Hey, Josh, how you doing, sir? Yeah, we're going to NASCAR race
Orlando
the 20th. That's one reason why truck's got to get done, because that's the next trip with the camper. We've got family that's going to stay here at the house to watch the animals. And then we got my youngest son and his wife and kids and one of his friends. We're all going down to the races. We'll be down there for 5 days. Josh, when are you going to go back out for your moose hunt, your next hunt? I enjoy your channel. You're a funny guy. I enjoy it. Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing, but I thought it was pretty cool that he had his son there, being part of that, and I like that. Well, man, I hope you get it. Hope you get it. My father-in-law is a big hunter too, and his whole life he hunted. He always hunted in Minnesota, and then he went to British Columbia twice, and he actually shot a 5x6 elk. And the following year he went back and he shot is that an 8x8? Yeah, I guess it's 8x8 elk. And he gave me the 5x6, so I designed the fireplace, how to hook it on my fireplace. It's above my fireplace. And then like 2 years ago, he sold his house, and he said he ain't got nowhere to put it no more. So he knew I had big vaulted ceiling, so I've got the other elk here. He doesn't hunt for the trophies. He actually hunts for the meat is what he wants. And he's hunted his whole life, and he had, I think, maybe 3 Actually, I have his deer too. So everything that he had processed and had a what taxidermist do, I end up having him. He doesn't, he's the guy for the meat and all that stuff. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Or is this Stephanie? So you're in Alabama. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. It's Brandon. Okay, all right. Good. How many did we end up getting this year? I can't remember. It's either 32 or 33. It's one of them two. I have processed 3 of them, and I still have maybe 4 more or 5 more left in the garage. I give them to the pigs and the goats and the chickens. It's good for them. It's a natural dewormer for them, and they enjoy them. So, in fact, I was going to do one today, and I just plain forgot about giving one. But the pumpkins absolutely rocked it this year. Yeah, Brandon, there's a lot of people that we know that are going down there. Yeah, actually, if you watch, I did a Christmas video. I think it was last year, or year before, and I walk around with the camera, and maybe it's last year. And my wife puts little hats on all the deer, the elk. We've got a massive fish that her grandfather hunted. It's sitting over there. We got a little duck up there. And so I did a video. You can see the elks up there. They're nice elks. Yeah, Johnny, my father-in-law, at one time they advertised somewhere around here you can go elk hunting on this property, and he never found out where it's at. And that's why he ended up going up to British Columbia. And what's funny is he said he's never had moose before, so he'd asked me, if I go hunting for moose, do you want the moose rack? And Angie said, I know. This is not going to, we're not putting another thing up in the walls. Okay, Wichita Mountains, all right. Cool, Endell, yeah. Josh, is it getting ready to be real cold up there, getting close to the snowing time? Actually, I think you said it was in October, wasn't it, that you may get snow? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Can you make me a drink
For $1.
for $1? Hey, Ed, how's it going, sir? Thank you. Good to see you. I imagine you're at the meet up there in Alabama, right, Ed? $38 this morning. Woo. I like that. My wife's no. I personally would love to move to the Idaho mountains. 20 years ago, I was wanting to do it, and I should have moved then. But Cool. Drops bragging. I guess your back and I think it's your wrist is doing pretty good. Hey, Robert, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, brother. You be safe. We'll catch you on your live. Ed, you going to go start working on your little cabins again? Hey, Johnny, I've seen you on you when you do your drone. You've got other. You've got other cars there. They're older. Are they just old GTOs and stuff like that you've got there? Good. I always, it's another thing when I was younger.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, when I said that when I was younger, my wife just stepped in and said, that was a long time ago. I used to love going to junkyards back then. All Trans Ams. All right. Yeah, I really do like that state. I have 269 GTOs in a shop here. Yeah. I bet you they're nice. That's my youngest son, his father-in-law has I can't remember. Do you remember what year it is? It's a Roadrunner. Yeah, he restored it. This thing is beautiful. I think it has the 440 or 426 in it or something. I don't remember. But this thing's nice. He let my youngest son drive it. They were bringing it somewhere. And, yeah. And he said it's crazy. It's a nice car. Back, I'm going to say, you want to step in and say wait, hi? No, she don't want to say hi to nobody.
I could say hi in a minute. I'm just saying how many you got in there.
How do you guys know? How do we know how many people are in my live chat? I don't see it saying anything anywhere. Oh, is it 10?
You're a rock star.
Yeah, I got a whole 10 people watching. All right. Angie found it. Thanks for stopping by, Cindy. I do appreciate it. There's my
Hi, everybody.
real better half. Yes, 10. Okay, yeah. I just seen a little number up there. Holy moly, I've been doing this for an hour and almost an hour and a half. Whew. Johnny said hi.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Sorry he talks too much.
Lynn said hi.
Hi, Lynn.
Yeah, I got to get her on here also. Need to get her a seat. Oh, she can. Would the girl like to sit in my lap?
No way,
No?
man.
All right.
You are not Santa.
Oh, okay. Getting close. Johnny, I feel the same way. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you are, Johnny. Yep. Lynn said your hair looks real nice.
Yeah, right. My hair is a horrible mess.
She said it's a horrible mess. I thought she was
But
ready to
thank
get on.
you.
I thought she was ready to get on the
That's
camera.
why I don't want to get on the camera. My hair is a hot mess.
Who did we say that would be a good Santa?
You,
No.
if you grew it out.
Well, yeah. Well, the kids all said that, but that's.
Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. Yeah, I guess it would be. Good night, Howie. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Be safe. Hey, am I talking too loud when I'm on here?
You always talk loud.
Because I'm always loud when I do my videos. What about me, Josh?
He said the toys were for the grandkids, but they're actually his.
No.
Oh my God.
Lenny, you going to the meetup? All right. Maybe one day we'll do that. It's this long time ago. After I was fully schooled and certified through Ford, went through all their stuff. I was a young little chump. I guess Ford sent out notices to businesses all over. And Fairbanks, Alaska actually called me, I guess called through the work where I was working at, I think, and offered me a job to move up to Fairbanks. This would have been back in the early 80s, I think, somewhere around there. And I wish I'd moved then, but, you know. If you hear a little humming noise in the background, we've got our little robot vacuum going
I'm
around.
trying to get rid of some of this husky fur.
The both dogs don't like it, so they're in here in the room laying down. Willow was shedding really bad.
If you don't like fur, don't get a husky.
Right. I'm so glad I don't work on cars no more. Oh,
Just kidding.
I don't even like working on my own, really. I did it for so long. I got 2 toolboxes full of tools. Actually, 3. One of them is full of tools for woodwork and stuff. Then I don't drive. Oh, that's Willow behind me getting up. You can see the tail.
Willow, you want to say hi?
When I, what?
Does she want to say hi?
Willow, come here, honey. Hey, guys, I want to grab the camera and show you Willow again. Here we go. Where are they at? There's Willow.
There she is.
There's my girl. And there's Ahmed. I mean, Coda.
You talking? Say hello.
He's saying hi to everybody.
Oh, I love you.
Willow, I love you, honey.
Oh.
Well, I love you too. Oh, you saying hi to everybody? Huh? What? Are you gonna come over here and give me?
You embarrassed her.
Oh, well, come here, honey. She gonna come here. Get up. Come here. What, honey? She's up on my hands now.
Watching you.
I know. What, babe? All right. Enough of my dog. Angie reminded me that you're doing a live here.
Come on, dogs. Come on. No, the vacuum's going. Come on.
Yeah. Willow is a huge. Oh, I need to push back, right, Johnny? Yeah. How come my camera's different now? Let me try this. All right, let's try that. What, Coda? Willow used to talk all the time, and ever since we got Coda, she doesn't talk as much. I think I seen someone said that, I think they said it's supposed to be colder here this year and wetter. I don't know if that meant snow or rain. What you doing, big boy, huh? He's sitting right beside me like at attention. What? He's such a good boy. Yeah, aren't you? What? What? Well, I love you too.
This is what you do when your kids leave the house.
Snowy said, okay. I got my firewood ready. Need to fill up one rack. And I've got, oh boy. I already had 3 trees to cut down. They're dead standing. But now I got 4 that are down from the storms we had. And I haven't even touched them at all. I've got too much other stuff going on. Yeah. That one tree, Johnny, that's all the way out back that I almost missed, that thing measures out to almost 14 inches across. And it's solid. And it's just plain snapped about, I think it's about 2.5 feet up off the ground. And that thing's a huge tree. Nice tree. It's even straight. Thinking about it, I know Wiley has a wood mill, and maybe have him cut some wood up with it. I'm not sure. Yeah. We'll need to let set dry out for. Well, I usually don't. I rotate my firewood it'll be 2 years it sits. Yeah, I know you do, Josh. You talked about that. Yeah. That's probably what Angie doesn't like it below 52. Although she don't complain too much about it, just when it gets really cold. How much firewood you go through out there, Josh? A year? Johnny, you got to get a wood fireplace. Ours, when it's cold out, when we run the fireplace, it has a blower on it. If it was cold for a week straight of 30s, during the days, and at night gets even colder, we can have that fire thing going, the fan going, and our heater doesn't kick on. It don't kick on. Now, when I go to bed, I throw firewood in it, and probably around close to near 4 in the morning, I'll hear that burner shut off, and then the fireplace fan, and then the heater may kick on that one time. first thing right then, and then I'm up. If I'm home and if I'm in the house, not outside, I'll throw more fire on that in that fireplace, and it works good. And we've got a 1,600 square foot home, so it works really good. I know one year, I think it was 30 degrees the first year we moved in here, and I didn't know how to control a fire. I just had that thing wide open. It got 92 degrees in this house. We had to open up the doors and the windows and shut everything down. It was too hot. You got a lot of oaks out there. You just pushed over junk stuff though, not oaks. Really? That's pretty good for being up there. That's really good. Josh, is your house on a foundation? Or is it up on, pylons, or I guess what you call it, or something? Right. That oak is nothing compared to it. Right, right. I bet. You were on a pad. Okay. Yeah. All right. Huh. All right, guys. Running out of things to say. Been on it. 405 people. Everybody's leaving me. I'm going to go ahead and get on off.
We'll get your chickens.
Do what?
Get your chickens tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to do chickens tomorrow morning. Got to get up around, well, I'll be up early, get things ready, but should start around 7 o'clock. You burn 3 cords of wood a year. My house walls are 8 inches thick. 1924. See, as a robot. I remember seeing that stuff. They used to sell them, and you can buy them. Yeah. Wow. Cool. All right. Anyway, guys, we're going to get going. Right. All right. We're going to go. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming on over. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I heard that too about spray foam under the concrete pads. I did. Okay. Have a good night. Y'all be safe. Stay cool. And I guess, well, Josh, hopefully you stay a little warmer. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thanks again. Bye.